probably more. Definitely just going to be puzzle. I'm going to finish this and stop and pick up next week. So if you don't want to see me suffer with more puzzle, I will be here for like 2 hours probably. That's how this puzzle goes. With my current amount of brain cell.
Yeah, this one
is a doozy.
Took me. I don't remember if the multiplier is 0.5 or 2, but I think it took me 2 hours to make and 1 hour to solve. Or it took me 1 hour to make and 2 hours to solve. Roughly. I don't remember which it was. But it was one of them.
Bye-bye, enjoy Everhead. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what Evo is either. I don't know, I was just clicking on my puzzle. I'm setting up my grid real quick before I even look at the clues. And I think it will be helpful for me to make sure I have the categories correct. So that's going to be 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ooh, we appreciate.
True. I made that joke earlier too. I don't know if you were still asleep for it. Were you asleep when I got, or was I on that puzzle when you got up? Yeah, because the grid paper.
Yeah. I might not have been listening. You know me, I'm over here in my own little world.
I fully understand as somebody who is often in her own little world.
That's true. You sure are often in your own little world.
And diff, which I feel like in my head I'm at extreme risk of miswriting diff as dilf.
Do not do that.
Dilf cleavage.
Do not do that.
If I fall asleep on stream, I'll put googly eyes on you. Great. Thank you. Silk. Silk Song 1.
Mommy, don't taunt the viewers.
No, I was thinking about, I didn't actually get around to saying it during the earlier discussion, but I really am hopeful for Silk Song solely because of their advertising strategy of not saying a goddamn thing. I love that for them.
Hey guys, we're making a sequel. Radio silence for 2 years.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, it's gonna come out sometime in the next decade. Radio silence for the next decade.
Just got a Pokemon ad? Neat. Glad we're getting target audiences. Reborn sequel confirmed? No. No! Pokemon Reborn 2 was post-game. You already got it.
Fucking real. What more do you fucking want? We've suffered enough. Let us sleep.
True. Coxcomb. That was not, I'm not just saying that was Coxcomb. I wrote down C-O-X! I wrote down C-O-X for Coxcomb! Coxcomb! The fucking geometric, what is it? Habit. The habit is Coxcomb. I only had 3 letters. I only had room for 3 letters,
Man,
so I...
make Cox is a really bad habit.
I think a lot of straight girls would agree.
We're getting banned.
I'm just writing this down as I talk. No, talking as I write this down, other way around. Fuck.
Oh my god.
Not DILF.
Oh man. Nothing's specific, but who knows, I do anyway.
6, 7, 8. Okay, we have our full grid.
Are you gonna tilt the camera down again?
Yeah. Blah. I don't know if anybody can actually see anything on my camera.
On your tiny screen?
Yeah.
Maybe if you made the camera bigger.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you forgot you could do that.
I did forget I could do that. Okay, and then we move it over here. Yeah. There we go. Now it's still upside down, but you have to live with that. Yeah, we are doing the 4th logic puzzle. And like the stream is over. The stream is over. Anything you see here is not real. This is not part of the stream. You are not witnessing it. But I'll try to do it on stream.
Yeah, we're at the part where it's like this was gonna happen anyway, and people seem to enjoy Ame saying random things like cocks. just cocks, you know?
Yeah. Oh, there's still text. Really did just like start saying what I was writing out loud and started with that, and then realized like 10 seconds later.
Leg stream.
Leg stream, true.
Oh, that's true. Dilf cocks. That sure is what you said, isn't it, Ami?
Yep.
Isn't that exactly what you said?
Yep.
We strive to get the viewers what they paid for. All those subscriptions are really paying off.
Perfect cleavage and Dilf cocks. The geologist starts into some dirty schist.
Boo!
Oh, come on. I thought that pun was pretty nice.
No.
Okay. Well. This is quite a mess, isn't it?
Yeah, you are a mess. Thank you. Thank you, Dadanus.
That lad dropped me off here and went to search for the way forward, and here we are. I feel that I can safely assume you've had some experience with these contraptions by now, and I believe I have a solid enough understanding of it. Shall we get right to it? But I will say, looking at this data, whoever designed this surely had either a veritable sadistic streak or a very good sense of humor. I suspect we shall never find out which. Very well, this will be a mite complicated. Alright! Yeah, because Cass's theme for this was never give the player any direct information.
Yeah, the theme for this one was all direct information. Was only indirect information. And the theme for the next one was don't even name a gem. Don't even use the name of a gem.
Don't even think of a gem. Don't even know what a gem is.
Never seen a gem in my life.
What about me?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
You're on the other side of this wall.
Oh, that's true. Alright. The habit of the second hardest gem.
Yeah, we sure did get a lot of thunder and then nothing.
Happens. Habit of the second hardest gem.
Ame gets rejected in real time by her partner of almost 5 years.
You hate to see it.
Hate to see it. It's rough out there for Ames.
Alright. It's less than the habit of emerald. So therefore, we know that emerald is not pure.
Oof. Sorry, Emerald.
And we know that emerald does not have a hardness of 7.
Oof. Sorry, Emerald.
And we know that the hardness of 7 is also not pure.
Oof. Sorry, not pure.
So that gives us 3 X's on our funny little list here.
That's a lot of X's. You're gonna make me fight them.
You have already fought like half of them.
That is, you know what? You're actually right.
like to be fair, half of the ones that you fought I didn't actually date, but they still may as well have been my exes.
They are. You had quite the powerful simp squad.
Yeah.
It's like the.
You can't say that on Twitter.
It's like this Twitter.
Twitch, fuck, forget it.
That's gonna get you banned.
It's because Char just said X, the platform known as Twitter, and I read that.
X, as in, you know, the symbol that appears over your eyes once you are well and truly dead.
Alright. Yeah, please refuse to call it X. That's some bullshit. Alright.
I honestly just don't call it anything. Don't refer to it.
True. Alright, how about
Simple solution to this one, y'all.
None of those are the same. But I don't think that actually gives us anything on the habit table for now. Because we have so little information. Or well, no. We can say... Yeah. Okay. Purity of the vitreous gem is less than the purity of emerald. Therefore, emerald is not vitreous. Which is less...
Isn't that the bad guy from Reju?
Yeah, true. The foliation of the vitreous gem is cake. Alright, so emerald, which is less than the purity of the pearly gem, therefore emerald is not pearly.
That's not the dilf that you've been talking about, right?
I really hope not. So emerald is either silky or adamant. Okay, and we know that, well, we already know that vitreous is not pearly. So I think that's all we get from that for now. The luster of the minuscule gem is less than the luster of the medium gem, which is less than the luster of the hexagonal gem. Therefore, the hexagonal gem is neither minuscule nor medium.
Super hexagonal.
Sure. Alright. The hardness of the small gem is less than the hardness of amethyst. Therefore, amethyst is not small.
Amethyst is minuscule.
It's possible. Okay. Hardness is less than the hardness of amethyst, which is less than the hardness of the pure gem. Therefore, amethyst is not pure. Oof.
Oof.
And furthermore, the pure gem is not small.
Oof. I think. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it at that time.
You're valid. Alright. Is that it? I think that's it. That was 3 X's. Okay. The middling purity gem's luster is less than the luster of the medium gem.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you all. Fuck everybody who plays this game. Eat shit and die.
Middling purity gem's luster is less. Okay, so therefore the middling.
The middling purity gem's luster's hardness.
This is habits, moms, cousins, dogs, foliation.
Oh no, her keyboard keys are fucked. I think that
Yeah, they're a little bit worn out.
I think that you might be coming due for advice then.
Alright.
Because I struggle to use it sometimes.
Middling purity gem's luster is. Okay, so middling is not. That's only a 2-part clue. Middling is not medium.
The middling purity gem's luster's hardness, brother's uncle's former roommate.
Yeah. Med is not mid. Med is not mid.
Proud of it.
foliation of the pearly gem is less than the foliation of the vitreous gem, which is less than the foliation of the silky gem. Fuck you, those are all in the same category. I can't get anything from that. Habit of the silky gem is less...
Yeah, I really think that too few people are using my method of writing down the clues in shorthand to avoid getting tripped up by the wording.
Probably true. Alright.
It's a good method.
Yeah. Habit of the silky gem is less than the habit of the most pure gem. Therefore, the silky gem is not most pure.
Boom.
Yeah.
Wrecked.
Yeah.
R-E-K-T.
Yeah. Silk. Pure silk is
Like
not
a,
flawless.
Like a rectored scratch.
I'd love to see on me solving the 6x6 puzzle that never was. Let's take this one at a time. Okay, the size of the impure gem.
Yeah. Oh gosh, the 6x6. So the 6x6 puzzle was I had to remake it a couple of times, and I kept trying to, like, you know, you want your clues to be like maximally efficient, right? So as I was making the puzzle, I ended up coming between. There was it wasn't technically solvable because I accidentally like there was no differentiation between two of the things, and so it kind of hurt me just a little bit.
I'm so sorry.
It was a little sad.
Yeah.
It also took like 4 hours because I kept getting tripped up by it.
Foliation of amethyst is less than the foliation of the second hardest gem, therefore amethyst's hardness is not 7.
Allegedly. Don't believe her lies.
And
Amethyst.
Which is less than the foliation of sapphire, which means sapphire is not the second hardest gem, which means we know the hardest gem, second hardest gem, I'm reading this right? Yep, is ruby. We have a start. Clue fucking 10, you bitch.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I the you bitch?
Yeah, for this puzzle. Eiley, though. Like, this is you bitch affectionate.
You randomized the order.
What do you mean?
Oh, I wrote the clues in a certain order, and then you randomized it when you actually wrote them down.
Oh.
So like,
I bitch.
Yeah.
The latest product from Apple.
Bounces off of me and onto you.
Alright, so now that I have
Go
some
fuck
information,
yourself.
I will, I intend to. Habit of the
After
second hardest
stream,
gem.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, just I've given your track record for the day. I think that's a valid question.
Okay. So we know that the habit of the second hardest gem, which is ruby, so the habit of ruby is less than the habit of the pure gem. Therefore, ruby is not pure. And ruby is not emerald. Well, that's true. Alright. The luster of the minuscule gem, which we don't... Okay, let's look at hardness. The hardness of the small gem is less than the hardness of amethyst, which is less than the hardness of the pure gem. Is there anything we can get from that right now? When will you allow us to bet on if you beat a fight each attempt? I ain't stopping you. Hardness of the small gem is less than the hardness of amethyst. I don't know about that. Wait, Twitch gambling is actually a thing? This is a real thing that you guys are talking about? With channel points? Okay. Sure. I think I don't hate the idea of that. If it's all in good fun. $20,000 points saved up for this. How... We'll think about that. You need mods to be able to set it up if you don't.
Next stream.
Yeah, like, honestly, I can see that being kind of fun. Yeah. I think I'm down for that. I am not a big fan of gambling, but I feel like that should be relatively harmless. Yeah, and for E4, maybe even for some of the what do you call it? Meteor fights at the end. Like Blake and Sirius. Fern. At Spirits too, why not? Yeah. We'll see if we can get that for next week. That sounds like it could be fun. For now, puzzle.
Yeah, hear that, Lissa?
Not for this puzzle. Do not gamble on this puzzle.
$2.
No! Do not gamble real money either, please.
You can't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me.
That was at them anyway. Yeah. Okay, lesson and luster of the medium gem. Habit. Impure foliation. Foliation of amethyst is less than the foliation of ruby, which is less than the foliation of sapphire. Okay, so I didn't get all of the information I could out of some of these clues, because if we read it like this, right, we know that if it's amethyst, less than amethyst, less than ruby, less than sapphire. So therefore...
Now if you flip the clues upside down...
Yeah, true. I'll try that next. So foliation is cleavage.
Looks like a cartoon duck.
So we know that the foliation of amethyst is less than the foliation of ruby and sapphire, which means amethyst's foliation cannot be either of the top two.
Wow, I mean, how could you not know how foliated you are?
I know. Actually, that is about to give us a lot of information. So we know that ruby is not
Not what? Spit it out on me. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Well, because I'm like, I feel like I'm getting way too much information from this, and I'm like, was I just kind of numbskulling the last puzzle, or am I assuming something here that I should not be? And I feel like I was probably numbskulling the last puzzle.
I think you were numbskulling the last puzzle. I think that's pretty easy. I was here for it. You were out there.
Maybe I've woken up now, because if it's ruby in the middle, that means that ruby is both not the least or most. We're getting 6 from this.
Not the least or the most.
No, that's good, because...
Yeah, no, it was just the way you said it was fascinating. I thought that was all.
That's fair. That gives us that solves the entire purity square. which is huge.
Yeah, that does sound about right. I seem to remember that I kind of faced the puzzle
around getting that one first.
Yep.
Yeah. So, if any of these other mention 2 separate gems, and I don't think they do. However, the size of the impure gem is less than the size of the perfect foliation gem. I messed up.
Oh.
I wrote those down in the purity slot instead of the foliation slot.
Well, it did seem like you were doing okay for a bit though, so I mean, that's something. It's okay. I think you've at least found your brain. Even if your hand seems to still be fighting.
Fuck. It's, you know what it is? It's because I saw imp, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's impure, or imperfect. Wait, no, it's indistinct. You know what it is? It's that I'm dumb.
What? Remember that comment I made about the shorthand? Nobody should ever use the specific words in the game. That's just flavor text.
Yeah, it is. Okay, I need to recover this square. I fucked up. I have fucked up.
There, on me. It'll be okay.
Okay. This is no longer a real square. We'll put over here in mid pure flawless. Okay, and so I need to go re-get any purity clues from this. However, the second hardest gem is less than half of the pure gem, therefore ruby is not pure. Which is less than the half of emerald, therefore emerald is not pure. Middling purity is luster. I'm glad I fucked this up early on as opposed to later, I guess. Copium. Habit of the silky gem is less than half of the most pure gem. Impure, size of the impure gem. Was it just those two? Did I just have those two? Size of the impure gem, size of the sapphire. Sapphire was not impure. Okay. I feel like that is more correct to what I had. Foliation of amethyst is less than the heart, which is less than... Okay. Alright, I think I'm fixed. So now let's go through this clue again, because this is amethyst, is not. Is less than, which is less than, so it's not either of the biggest two. Sapphire is not either of the lesser two. And ruby is not either of the extremes. Which means we still get doot. We still get the sapphire is eminent. But we don't have the whole square yet. For the first puzzle, you should have just made Amethyst max stats. I think you're right. I think I deserve that. Alright. Let's see what else we can get here. Habit of the second hardest gem. Okay, so that works because we have all three of those in the same axis. So we can actually look at this foliation. These are all foliation to foliation. So we find there's foliation, and we cross to here. No. There. Okay. So, foliation of the pearly gem. Is less than the foliation of the vitreous gem and silky. So the pearly gem, so basically the pearly gem cannot be either of the top two foliations, I think is how that's done, which means that sapphire cannot be pearly, which means that ruby is pearly. We'll come back to that. So vitreous gem cannot be either of the extremes. And the silky gem cannot be either of the low ones. Okay. So we know that ruby is pearly, and we just barely can't confirm anything else about foliation and whatever the fuck that is, luster? Probably. Okay, so ruby is pearly, which means maybe we can read a lot of other stuff here, like the pearly gem can't be perfect or eminent. Yeah, you definitely know where I am. Welcome. All right, so ruby is pearly, and pearly cannot be perfect, which means that ruby must be difficult, and perfect must be emerald, which means amethyst is indistinct. Damn. Oof.
That's rough fun.
Okay, so I do actually have the foliation category first, which is big. So ruby is difficult, therefore ruby cannot be silky. Oh, we already know that. Okay, So sapphire is eminent. Therefore, sapphire cannot be vitreous or pearl. Right? Yeah. Emerald is perfect. Therefore, emerald cannot be pearl, which we already know. Amethyst is indistinct. Therefore, I cannot be silky or vitreous. No, that doesn't make sense. Hold on.
Oh, that's even more.
That is even more of. Because if I go that way, then it looks like I've rolled out everything for vitreousness.
Vitriosity.
Yeah. That actually sounds better. What have I done wrong? This is scary. This is very scary. What have I done? Literally me. Literally me. Right? Because that's... If we say emphasis instinct, but I say... I say it's not sulky or vitreous. But I'm saying... Ruby is perfect by elimination. So if Ruby is perfect, it can't be vitreous. Sapphires. Why do I think that sapphire can't be vitreous?
Why does the thing?
It's true. Purity of vitreous. So I know that it can't be emerald because of this. Why do I think sapphire can't be vitreous? Is that a mistake? This is deeply sus. I would like to go watch the stream replay and find out when I marked that down. Sorry, I'm reclaiming the word sus. Why the hell did I think that? Lessen the luster of... No. Well, this is luster, right? I should be looking at luster. Luster of the minuscule gem. Which we don't know. Lessen the luster of the hexagonal gem. Hardness, small amethyst. Middling purity's gem's luster is the luster of the medium gem. Middling purity. Which we don't know. Ooh. I wonder if this is related to my previous mistake or something. Lessen the luster of the medium gem, which we don't know. Foliation with the pearly gem. Lessen the foliation of the vitreous and silky gem. Sapphire can be vitreous, so can be vitreous, right? Habit of the silky gem. Lessen the habit of the most pure gem. Size of the impure gem is less than the size of the perfect foliation gem. We don't know who impure is. Sussy Baka. We do not need an AI Ame.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
There are probably worse things than VTubers, though.
far, but
Like, you know, I understand the appeal of it, because, you know, you don't have to worry about, like, hair and makeup. You just show up and be a character, and it's more fun anyway, but it also feels a little less honest, and I think that, I'm more interested in being a person.
oh, Auntie, that's so sweet.
Foliation of the amethyst is less than the foliation of the second hardest gem. But that's foliation, not luster. I think I fucked up at some point. I don't know why I thought sapphire couldn't be vitreous. But I think I figured out that it's vitreous.
Now sapphire is gonna be like I told you so.
Maybe. So, okay, so if now where were we? We're on this stupid clue in the middle. Oh yeah. Foliation and luster. Okay. So amethyst can't be silky or vitreous, which is why we know that amethyst or sapphire is vitreous. Emerald is silky, which means amethyst must be adamantine. If I haven't horribly messed this up, which feels possible at this point.
Yeah, this is feeling pretty unadamantine to me.
Yup. Yeah, you definitely gotta write these down. I tried to have multiple characters say pen and paper. Pen and paper. That's how you do these. Alright.
I know we got dinkuses out here like
Alright, so now that we know...
That's what you sound like when you don't do it with pen and paper.
Yeah. Now that we know the luster, purity of the vitreous gem, which is sapphire, is less than the purity of emerald, which is less than the purity of the pearly gem, which is ruby. So we go sapphire, emerald, ruby on purity. So sapphire cannot be either of the top two.
Allegedly. Don't trust it.
Emerald cannot be either of the extremes, which I believe we already had. I didn't. I did not have that. I did not get that from this.
Are you talking to me?
No.
Because I'm just saying bullshit.
That's okay. Have I fucked up again?
Well, thanks for coming to stream, everybody.
No, hold on. Vitreous gem is sapphire. Less than the purity of emerald. So sapphire. On the purity scale, it goes sapphire, emerald, ruby in some order. Do I have that? So sapphire can't be either of the top two.
I think there's too much water. That's right. I said it. Discuss the controversy.
This is less than the purity of the pearly gem. Pearly gem is ruby, so ruby can't be either of the lower two. But then that means that I have two things that have to be middling purity.
This is starting to sound like a throw it out and start over moment.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
It's kind
I
of
think
what
I fucked up. I think I fucked myself with writing in the wrong box before.
Test has encountered an unrecoverable error.
go from the top.
Thanks for coming to stream, everybody.
I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Okay. How about the second hardest gem? Which I actually should copy in the... And this puts me in the margin again, but that's okay. I'll make do. No, I've lost. I am starting over. I fucked up. I wrote stuff down in the wrong box and I completely tripped everything up.
Wait, is she almost done? No, 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 no.
Just gonna do it on the back here, or actually, fucker. Can I have another piece of grid paper?
Yeah.
I'll find it myself this time.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hope you feel better.
Okay. Alright. We're gonna try again. It's gonna go better this time. Let me just copy my grid. The chair is still here. Oh, I accidentally clicked on the clues. Okay. Alright, I just gotta recopy my grid. I just gotta... Everything's fine. Everything is okay. I was doing so well and then I wrote it in the wrong fucking box.
There,
Mirror.
there.
Small. I am small. One, two, three, four.
I don't know. I think Team Magma's at least, you know, I can see where they're coming from. Team Aqua is like, see, like Team Magma's an organized they're like a professional organization. You know, like they have identified a problem in their local ecosystem, and they are devising a means by which to remedy the problem. You know, Maxie looks like a professional. You know, he showed up, right, and he looks competent, right. Meanwhile, Team Aqua's gotta be fucking blind. You've got all of like the admins for Team Aqua all like, brah!
Except for Shelly.
And they're wearing the fucking sailor hats. Like, what's wrong with you people? So no fashion sense, completely blind to whatever the fuck is going on there. And they still try to do the fucking volcano thing? Like, what?
Yeah, that was interesting. Also, Team Magma has Courtney. So that's a win for them.
Which one's that? Cool, thanks.
Purple hair.
Oh, well, I don't remember her, but that does explain it. You do seem to like your purple hair.
She is a robotic personality, but undying loyalty to Maxie.
I mean, that happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
I remember Ruby. That was my first Pokemon game, and I actually had to have a friend help me beat it because if you think about it, a whole bunch of that game is really just a bunch of the intro of that game is just a fetch quest. It's just a, take this thing to this place and give it to this guy, right? And then you bump into the evil team and you actually start doing shit. But before that, it's really just, you gotta help me in Kettlebird. Ooh, you gotta help me in the fucking path that doesn't matter at all. Ooh, you've gotta fucking deliver this shit to this guy in Slateport. And by the time that I actually got to Slateport, I totally forgot about that. So I was like, fuck, what the hell am I supposed to do? So I needed to ask for help. I was like 6 or 7.
Yeah. Navigation in those old games, as kids, was a bit rough. I was stuck on Link's Awakening forever because I didn't piece together how to beat the second boss as a 7-year-old. Well, as a 6-year-old, I figured it out when I was 7. Well, I was told when I was 7. Okay, so good news, I have my grid redrawn. Bad news, I forgot to include a column for hardness, so that's going to be over here, and that's not going to be confusing at all.
This was the perfect chance to switch to shorthand.
Well, so I did for purity and foliation, which are the ones I mixed up before, but I have written this out for lust and habit because it's not immediately clear from the term, which is like sequenced there. Because I had one of my previous grids as shorthand, but then I had to write in which category was which.
I always had habit as B.
Well, happens.
Because it's the only one that you can have the B in it, right?
I think so, yeah.
So like, it's gotta be habit.
Yeah, you're right. But no, I just forgot to write it down.
Right, me. It's no wonder you had to redo it.
It's okay. This is just.
I'm trying to help you, trying to make your life work.
I know.
You
I'm not.
gotta do it the way.
I literally tried to incorporate your suggestion.
Just saying bullshit.
Okay, sounds good. Alright, habit of the second hardest gem. Okay, so the second hardest gem, which I remember is ruby, but I'm gonna do this over. I'm gonna do this right, just in case. It's not emerald. And it's not pure.
Rayquaza can go fuck itself.
Wait, which one was pure? Fuck. This is why I need to write it in. Pure was third, right? It goes, Yes, okay, I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Like, I really like Link's Awakening. Still. But as a kid, I sure would not have thought to throw the bottle against the wall. I tried throwing it, just not against the wall.
What is throw the bottle against the wall?
Mm-hmm. The second boss.
That, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was stuck there for so long.
Oh,
Huh.
come to think of it, I have fun emerald stories too.
Oh, okay.
So my father is a cheap ass bastard, and I'm like 9, so I wanted Pokemon Emerald because I'm 9.
Sure.
And that's what you do when you're 9, is you want to play Pokemon Emerald. Thank God for character development, that's all I can say. He's in business, and so he had a business trip to China where he picked up some Pokemon cards and Pokemon Emerald. So these are all not real Pokemon cards or Pokemon Emerald. This was very clearly like a hacked together translation of the Japanese version of Pokemon Emerald. Didn't really know it at the time, but I know it now, right? Like, you only had 6 characters for everybody, or 5, or however many, it wasn't a lot. And when you beat the game, like, I don't remember, maybe Battle Frontier was like, I think it might have worked, I don't remember. But I complained about that, and so he got a second one on another business trip to China, and this one was correctly in English. However, when you board the SSN, the game crashes and then deletes your save.
Yeah. Thank you, Bootleg Games. Very cool.
Thank you, Bootleg Games, and thank you, Jackass Father.
True. Fuck off. I had a bootleg Golden Sun too, but that was it. It just never saved. Also, what's going on in this chat? You're a real gamer, you play real games like CSGO. Early gamers were the real gamers. I hope y'all are being ironic here. Rayquaza is probably kinda hot.
What?
In terms of temperature. Okay, that's in terms of temperature. Alright. That's a good thing to clarify. Alright. Temperature. Re-entry. Yes.
I'm a real gamer. I play real games like CSGO. Oh, man. Oh, that's a thing you said. Oh, Lord.
Alright.
Oh.
Habit of the second hardest gem is less than the habit of the pure, which is less than the habit of emerald. I should have 3 X's from that. So emerald is not pure. I wrote those letters backwards. I almost fucked up again.
Don't do that.
Yeah, but I'm not out here saying that I'm a real gamer for playing League.
I play real games like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Alright. Purity of the vitreous gem is less than the purity of emerald, therefore emerald is not vitreous. Which is less than the purity of pearly, therefore emerald is not pearly. And also, therefore,
I don't think that a real gamer is anything that I would ever want to be. And I say this as a fairly avid player of the video games. I don't think that I would ever want to be a real TM gamer TM. That just doesn't sound healthy.
Okay. So wait, if the purity of emerald is less than 1 and more than another, then emerald cannot be either of the extremes, which means we actually immediately know what emerald is.
Well, it's a fan game. It's not real. Wow. This has gone places.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure like most of the things Sarah says in this chat that she was just trolling anyway. But I feel like you've doubled down on that troll. Firstly, I understand like not being a fan of what she said, because
yeah, like I don't think that you want to. This is not. Oh man, this is you've gotten kind of indefensible here.
Yeah, like she was joking about that, I assume.
I hope.
I really hope. I'm gonna do her a solid and say for everybody's sake that she was joking about it.
But you've really dug yourself a deep.
I was also joking.
Okay.
Haha,
so,
yes.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Let's just walk away from this. Let's all just.
No, we are walking away.
All right. So we immediately have have a thingy.
Whew. Oh, that was spicy. I don't need to put hot sauce in my food now. Didn't expect the gamer conversation to get controversial.
Have you ever met a gamer?
One, have you ever met a gamer? And two, did you see what you were saying?
All
Buddy, I was getting worried about you there. Like,
the second hardest gem. Less. Have it. So 7.
I did see that. And,
pure gem is neither the most or extreme. So pure gem.
I mean, like, I tried out Jump Scare Simulator. Didn't really do it for me.
Which is less than the habit of emerald, which then cannot be either of the lowest. Okay. I'm getting a lot more from these clues than I did before, which is good. I just hope that I'm not, like, making things up.
I mean, you are supposed to get things from the clues. The clues are supposed to help you win, in fact.
Yeah. Luster of the minuscule gem is less than the luster of the medium gem.
Oh boy.
Huh? No spoons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot that there were no spoons. Well, you know what that means.
Wash one off?
Well, there's only one that's available.
Is it big spoon time again?
Yup. Barely fit that in.
Oh dear. Alright, luster of the minuscule gem. So minuscule is
Do you
not
know how
mine.
awful this summer would have been? So, somebody mentioned in chat a while ago, just, I'm not looking forward to getting back to college. And it occurs to me that if I was still in school and this was my summer, wow,
You would be dead.
I wouldn't. It would be awful. I would have had no break.
Yeah. Okay. Luster of the hexagonal gem. Okay,
If
so
I were serious, I would have said I like Bloodborne. What, do you not like Bloodborne? Come on.
I think he's saying that he does like Bloodborne. Just less than the luster. Hexagonal cannot be either of the lowest lusters.
And that is kind of the Souls games are certainly like the stereotype, gamer TM games. Where it's like, I'm a real gamer, I play these games. These are the games that I play when I'm a
Medium is
gamer.
not either extreme.
And it's like not a competition. I don't think you'd want that to be a competition.
Okay. Hardness of the small gem. So small is not amethyst. It's true, I am not small. Oh, I'm also not pure, damn it.
I think that's about where I'm at. I think that Bloodborne is the best. Sekiro is very good. The rest are they're not bad. Those two games I feel just have like the most focused design.
Hardness of small. Cannot be either of the top ones.
Someday I will play Elder Ring. And then I will become the eldest ring.
Yes.
My ring's gonna be sold. People you don't even know.
Amethyst is neither extreme of hardness.
You're not soft, you're not hard, you're kind of just mushy in the middle.
Damn. No, that would be soft. I'm just right. I'm not good, I'm not nice, I'm just right.
Well, I mean, like soft is a texture anyway.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. Pure gem is not either of the lowest two hardnesses. Which therefore means that the pure gem should have a hardness of 8. Okay, we're getting there, presumably. Middling purities, gems, luster. Okay, so middling is not medium.
Middling, purity, gems, lusters, hardness, cousins, brothers, brothers. I already made that joke, but I'll make it again. I ain't about that. Good jokes, good joke.
So middling is not medium. I barely know my first favorite Pokemon. It's just a blob of fairies up there and Lopunny.
I've just been saying Meech and Mellow these days.
Middling, medium. Okay. So middling does not have the most luster. Mid. Luster. Mid does not have adamantine luster. Right. Just trying to really make sure I don't write things down in the wrong place again. Okay, and medium does not have the least luster, which we already knew. Okay. Foliation of the pearly gem is less than the foliation of the vitreous gem. It's less than the foliation of the silky gem. So that's going to be foliation, there, this square. So pearly gem cannot be either of the top two. The vitreous gem cannot be the extremes, and the silky gem cannot be the bottom two. Alright, the habit of the silky gem is less than the habit of the most pure gem, therefore silky is not most pure. Habit of the silky gem is less than the habit of the most pure gem. So silky is not the highest habit. Silky is not Cox, of course.
Cox. Did it again.
Yeah. And the most pure gem cannot be the lowest, so Flawless cannot be cubic. What did you like better about Breath of the Wild? Just that there was less in it?
More bite size.
I mean, Breath of the Wild is hardly bite-sized. I think that Tears of the King, like, there's a lot and it can be overwhelming, but I think that it's more rewarding to explore, and I think that the Skylands and depths are super cool. Size of the Impure Gem. Okay. So Impure is not perfect, as is expected. Which one is perfect? It's perfect eminent, indistinct, difficult, perfect eminent. So that's 3. Perf. So impure is not perfect. Alright. And sapphire is neither impure or perfect. Okay. Now the size of the impure gem. Cannot be either of the biggest. Size. Impure cannot be medium or large because it is less than 2 things. Alright. The perfect gem cannot be extremes. Its foliation, perfect, cannot be the extremes of size. So you can't be mini and you can't be large. And then the sapphire cannot be mini or small. Alright. Foliation of amethyst is less than the foliation of the second hardest gem. It's less than the foliation
Really,
of sapphire.
Twilight Princess is just still the best Zelda game.
Sapphire, amethyst. I would really like it if they like redid Twilight Princess with the more like fluid mechanics of the new games, because like that was already a pretty large world, right?
Yeah.
I feel like it could work.
When they did Skyward Sword, that was a video game.
Yeah, that exists.
You can bomb bull, and you sniff your parachute.
Hi, listener. Welcome. You've come at a time where I've basically all but said, hey, stream is over. I'm just gonna do this puzzle on stream and then stop. So I'm mostly just here talking to myself while I fucking headbang here.
And we're just chatting about video games, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So second hardest is not amethyst or sapphire. I actually get 6 from that as well.
Kirby's not bad. It can just be a little bit too simple. Kirby is for the age range that's just under Pokemon.
Ruby.
So I hear that the new one is hot. And Robobot was good. It's not too difficult until you unlock the true arena, and then it beats your ass into next week. It really rockets up in difficulty then.
Less than the foliation of sapphire. So sapphire's foliation cannot be either of the lower 2, which in fact tells us what it is. And
Finally,
rubies.
a good opinion. Damn.
Amethyst.
And you know what? I'm glad that you liked the puzzle. Most people tend to just dunk on me for them, so.
I'm very glad for that. Respect. Alright. I have information, and I'm caught up. I've gone through all the clues again. We are okay. We are thriving. Now that I have some specifics, I will try again to go through these. So the habit of the second hardest gem, which again we've confirmed is ruby, is less than. So the habit of ruby is less than the habit of the pure gem. Which we don't know what the pure gem is. Well, wait. But we know that ruby is. So maybe we do actually. Is that right? I'm just second guessing if this is right now.
Is anything right? What is the truth?
I think the truth is that sapphire is pure. How about the second hardest gem?
Yeah, Superstar Ultra and Robobot are
Second hardest
the
gem.
Kirby's that I prefer. Kirby music is also pretty top notch, pretty consistent way.
Which is ruby. Exists in the habit of the pure gem. Therefore, ruby is not the pure gem. Therefore, ruby. Whoops. I totally just marked down the opposite of the thing I said. Okay.
Actually, you know what? So like, it's not like the best Kirby game, but Kirby's Adventure is certainly notable for being one of the 3 like good NES games.
It's less than sapphire, which is less than emerald. Okay. Purity of the vitreous gem. It's less than the purity of emerald, which we know is middling. So therefore vitreous is not middling. It's less than the purity of the pearly gem. Therefore, wait, am I right?
Night, Lua.
Good night, Lua. Thanks for hanging out.
It was so kind of you to join the shit show for a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. The purity of the vitreous gem is less than the purity of emerald,
Yeah.
which we know is
Oh, that's funny.
middling. My brain cells are failing me. I almost forgot I was puzzling too.
That's puzzling. Lol.
Lol.
Yeah, like you just laughed at that and didn't gripe with anything else. So yeah, you aren't here. I
Oh no.
can tell. Losing it on me.
So therefore emerald can't be vitreous because emerald's middling, therefore middling can't be pearly or vitreous. I think that checks out. Because we know that's also not adamantine, we know that middling must be silky. Therefore, emerald must be silky. I almost panicked when I drew that on the wrong box or moved to the wrong box and was like, did I mess up again? No. Everything is fine. Okay. So purity. X. So vitreous. Gem. Which could be fucking anything except for emerald. less than the purity of the pearly gem, which we don't. Okay. Luster of the minuscule gem, which we don't know. Luster of the medium gem. Luster of the hexagonal gem.
Yeah, if it feels like this stream has had a different vibe, it's because Ame hasn't done anything for like an hour.
It's true. I may not do anything for another hour at this rate. Hardness of the small gem, which we don't know. But we do know the pure gem. Let's see. It's the hardness of the sapphire. Hardness of amethyst is less than the hardness of sapphire. Which also means that small isn't sapphire. We already knew that.
How will Lissa edit this one? Probably by ignoring 2 big chunks.
Correct. Hardness of the small gem. Okay, so hardness of amethyst is less than the hardness of sapphire. Which means sapphire's hardness has to be 8, otherwise it's not true because we know amethyst is 6, therefore ruby is 5, and we have hardness solved.
Yay!
Presumably.
Question mark!
Same. Alright. Which means hardness of small gem, nope. Which means the hardness between small has to be 5. That's the only one that's less than amethyst. We know that's emerald, therefore emerald has to be small.
We?
We do. We do know that.
Who's this we, Ami?
All of us together. You are here with me.
Am I?
Yes,
How do you know?
because you're right there.
Where's
in the room.
there?
I can see you through the screen.
No, you can't.
Oh, okay.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You just took them. Stop moving your hand! Is it 2?
No.
It's 3. Well, now I can't see shit from that angle. You're not even holding up fingers. You're holding them down.
I'm not holding up anything because you were like 2, no 3, which I think is indicative enough of the situation.
But I can see you. I can see that you are there.
Oh yeah, well can you prove that it's me?
Yes.
How?
By finding baby.
No, you wouldn't.
I think I've made my point. Alright, the middling purities gem, which is emerald. Emerald's luster is less than the medium gem. Therefore, emerald's not the medium gem, but we know that now. So, emerald's luster. And it's silky anyway, so that's really not helpful. We know that medium is not silky. We know that. Okay. Foliation of the
Do we know
pearl.
that?
Yes.
How?
We know lots of things. Okay. Foliation of the pearly and the vitreous gem
But what does it truly mean to know anything?
are less than the foliation of the silky gem. But we know that sapphire has max foliation. Therefore, emerald is a silky gem, can't have either of the bottom 2. Therefore, it has to be that. So emerald has perfect foliation. Habit of the silky gem.
Man, they sure had like an 80% chance of rain and then
Nothing. Boo. Habit of the silky gem, which is emerald, is less than the habit of the most pure gem. Which we don't know what that is.
Bad habits.
But we do know that that means that emerald can't be coxcomb, which means that we do know
You said penis.
I did. That emerald is tabular, which means we also know that sapphire is hexagonal. Which means ruby must be cubic, and amethyst... I'm Cox. Comb. Okay. The size of the impure gem, which we don't know what it is, but it's ruby or amethyst, is less than the size of the perfect foliation gem. The perfect foliation gem is emerald. So the size of the impure gem is less than small. Therefore, the size of the impure gem is minuscule. Impure, minuscule. Minuscule, impure. There we are. That's me, I'm Courtney Cox. I'm not Cox Communications.
But can you prove that?
I think that the burden of proof would lay on the person who makes the assertion that I am Cox Communications.
But you just said that you're Cox.
Yeah, but not Cox Communications Incorporated.
That's the only one.
That's not the only one.
Can you prove that?
Yes, there are additional Coxes right on my sheet, referring to Coxcomb, of course.
Why do you have so much Cox on your sheet?
Because this puzzle is a thing. Alright. Size of the impure gem is less than the size of the... It's less than the size of sapphire. And the size of sapphire can only be min or large. So that's fair. It's actually tautological because that's why we know that. Perfect foliation gem is emerald. So sapphire is larger than emerald. Nope, there's nothing there. Foliation of amethyst is less than the foliation of the second hardest gem, which is ruby. That just solves foliation for us.
Uh-oh.
Why is that an uh-oh?
Oh, I was just gonna be like, you know what that means?
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Why am I supposed to know? Burden of proof's on you.
It... For what, precisely?
Don't pay them.
Okay. Fair enough. Have a nice day. Liddell is my last name.
And the black comes from
The color
the
of my
absence
skin.
of color.
No, the Amethyst Black is a rearrangement of my old username, which was Darkly Amethyst, which was from an old comic called Mega Tokyo. Just the Darkly part, really, but it was all about that as a adverb.
And amethyst is a gemstone.
That's true. Alright, we have 3 categories left.
You may not have realized that.
Yeah. The size of the impure gem. Okay, we need to solve purity. Purity of the vitreous gem. Nope, we need to solve luster. Luster of the minuscule gem.
Small gem.
Less than the luster of the medium gem. Less than luster of the hexagonal gem, which we now know is sapphire. But we don't know minuscule or medium. We do know that.
Can you prove it?
I think so. I think that's the whole point of this puzzle, right?
I
So
mean,
therefore...
yeah, but like, you know, can you prove it?
Yeah. Let's just say yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Tokyo, or Mega Tokyo is a webcomic from way back in the day, which I honestly can't recommend to anybody, but there was a character from it that I really liked. Yes, this puzzle is still going on. She was just a goth rave queen. A very reserved goth rave queen who hung out on the top of telephone poles and was cool about it. And I wanted to be her. Okay. So, it's less than the luster of Sapphire. So therefore, Sapphire cannot be Vitreous. We'll get there. Like, I feel like size, purity, and whatever are all in a circle of depending on each other. Purity of the Vitreous gem is less than the purity of Emerald. Less than the purity of Pearly Gem. Luster of the Minuscule Gem is less than the luster of the Medium Gem. It's less than the luster of Sapphire. I'm just missing like one clue here to finish all this off, I feel like.
All the clues are right in front of you, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, what's the deal? Huh?
Gotta figure it out.
Hummy?
Yeah. Maybe I should transfer some of these into the other categories, like Ruby is hardness 7. Cubic. Therefore, hardness 7 is cubic. I don't even know if this is going to give me anything, but maybe it will. So, Sapphire is hex. Five is tabular. Totally tabular, dude. And then Cox.
You just keep saying Cox. What is with your obsession for Cox? I mean,
It's just a habit, sorry.
need help. Boo, shut the fuck up.
Okay, so Sulky is tabular. Because those are all emerald. Just connecting some dots here. Emerald, Sulky. 5. Emerald is second purity, middling purity. So 5 is middling purity. Sapphire is pure. Is that? Oh, I guess we already had that. We'll be done soon. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Allegedly.
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 Okay. Let's see. Coxcomb is amethyst, it's foliation 1, so that should also be coxcomb. Doot. It's tabular for emerald. Hexagonal for sapphire. And doot. Surely this will actually give me some information, right?
Right, Anakin?
Right. No, we're almost there. Silky is perfect.
By the time we're done with this, I'll be emerald dead of natural causes.
That doesn't... Wait, hold on, I think I have something. Okay, we now know foliation compared to luster. Which tells us a lot, because then we just take that back. So the first foliated thing, adamantine, is amethyst. Second is ruby is vitreous. Is that how I'm reading this? Yeah. Silky. And sapphire is... what did I just do? I put this on the wrong... Did you see that? I just put 2 circles there. Oh no, I might have just fucked everything up.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on. I think I just...
If you're that close and you only mess the one thing up, it's okay.
Yeah. So I'm thinking. So pearly... Well, no. Hold on. Maybe what I'll do is just redo that specific box to make sure. So this clue is full, because this is all on its own, right? So foliation of the pearly gem cannot be either the lowest I switched the axes. Or no, I didn't.
On.
I'm losing it.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. So foliage. So pearl. Pearl is third.
Diamond pearl?
Yeah.
Man, we just got all the Pokemon games in this.
So pearly gem is third. Cannot be either of the lusters, which is the vertical one. Right?
That's me.
unmasking the universe. Foliation is less. No, shit, I just marked down the wrong...
Fine.
Okay, no, hold on. It's fine.
Yeah, you can go to sleep if you want. I'm thinking that Ame might need to go to sleep too.
Yeah, please do not, like, disrupt your life for me to finish this fucking puzzle.
Because she's not going to finish
I
it.
am going to finish it. I just need to stop making... I just need to double check and make sure that I didn't make a mistake, which I did make a mistake, but I have to figure out which the mistake I made was.
Lord.
It's okay. Foliation of Pearly is less than 2 others, therefore Pearly cannot be the top. That's the idea here. This is Pearl. And that's perfect foliation. So therefore, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Vitreous Gem, which is number 2, cannot be the extremes. And then Silky Gem cannot be the least. Okay. Now, when we last... Sarah, I'm not answering that question because I think that you're gaslighting me. I think that's a bait. I think you're trying to give me anxiety. And for the record, it's working. No, it's okay. So this square is cursed. But this all should be fine. And this may not be right. And this may not be right.
Stop gaslighting.
Yeah, you're gas-lamping me. Okay, so we know the...
Gravekeeping her.
Yeah. So foliation of
That's-
amethyst is the lowest one. Foliation of emerald. And we know emerald is silky. We know emerald is perfect. Which is here.
Hashtag perfect.
So the luster of emerald is silky. And the foliation is perfect. So that should be this one, right? S-A. So silk. I think that's correct. So let me do that. Should give us that. Should give us those two. Which means I did not... Which means my correction for this looks like it's correct. So... But I wrote this wrong here, because adamantine is... No, that's fine, because that I knew was suspicious.
Sus.
Yeah. So adamantine is correlated with flawlessness, which is sapphire. So it's actually that one. And pearly is correlated with impurity. So the impure gem is amethyst. No, we're not dealing with purity. Is foliation of 1 is pearly. ruby is a foliation of 2, which will be vitreous, which means the rest of this is correct. Okay, what depends on luster? I think we're there. Luster of the minuscule gem is less than the luster of the medium gem. I would rather do this the other way, though. Middling purity's gem is less than the luster of the medium gem. Am I Miss Frizzle now? Is there an intended gem for the gold and white colored crystals in Victory Road? Yeah, it's just gold and ivory. Not gems in those cases. Okay, I think I have to work it out from this. The minuscule gem has a lower luster than the medium gem. That may not be specific enough, but the... let's see. Purity... oh, here we go. Purity of the vitreous gem, which is... purity of ruby is less than the purity of emerald. Which is less than the purity of amethyst. And that is true. Purity of ruby is less than emerald, is less than amethyst. I am the most pure. Yes! I am flawless. Slay, bitches! Middling purity's gem is less than the luster. Hi, B Flat TV. Thank you. Welcome. I appreciate you.
First comment is in response to the puzzle that you've been trying to solve for 3 days. Cool. Shout out to you, B Flat TV.
Alright, we just have the sizing to solve. I almost said small. Okay, we know that impure is minuscule, actually.
We just got the smizing to small.
The smizing to small.
Got a small, the smize.
And so I believe that's ruby. Okay, so let's see. The medium gem, the middling purity's luster, and that's emerald's luster. Needs to be less than the luster of the medium gem. Damn it, that's still sapphire and amethyst. That doesn't help. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, Scott Cawthon did not make this game. I believe that he's kind of
Didn't he get cringe?
I think he got cringe.
Lots of people getting cringe these days.
This is the keyboard brand, I think. It's not actually a key.
Yeah, it's like Reese nuts.
Ah, here we go. The size of the impure gem is less than the size of the perfect foliation gem. Well, no. Is less than the size of sapphire. Perfect foliation is emerald. Impure is... no, those don't help still. Scree! I mean, I can honestly brute force this, right? Because it's down to 2 variations, but... hardness of the small gem. Here we are. No, we have small. Fuck. We need medium and large. Luster of the medium gem. Maybe I should start filling in these other squares.
Maybe your face moved out.
Oh shit, I've been had. Okay. So So, we know that emerald is small, and emerald is pure. So therefore, sorry, middling. So if emerald is middling, we know that ruby is impure. We already had that. That's how we got that. Okay. Foliation. We know that ruby has a foliation of 2. So therefore mini has a foliation of 2. Right? Yes. And emerald has a foliation of 3. So therefore small has a foliation of... The columns are all blending together. Okay. I've got it.
The puzzle is becoming a blur. Day 16.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Alright. Let's see, what else we got? Maybe it's gonna be in the habit. So, habit of ruby is cubic. Oh, that's hardness, actually. The hardness of ruby is 7. I almost panicked.
It's lost your mind.
Yeah. Hardness of emerald is 5, which we already had. Hardness, and we don't know about these other 2. Oh my god, is this all going to come down in the same shape? I'm going to be so sad. Okay, luster. Small is silky. And vitreous is minuscule. Oh, we have something. Because that means that only medium can be pearly, and we know that pearly is amethyst. Therefore, amethyst is medium, sapphire is large. Alright, let's try this.
Fuck. It's been 3 billion years.
This is why I didn't want to do it on stream, but then I decided to do it on stream because everybody seemed to be having fun with it.
Yeah, maybe before the 4th mistake.
I'm gonna switch back to the game stream before I forget. Alright. I think that shape is right. Please. No, that's not right. I believe I have cracked the matrix. We're gonna find out. This is foliation, right? It's purity? Wait, hold up. Oh, right, because I had hardness in the wrong spot. Hold on.
Radimus has just actually taken a nap.
Okay. That's kind of a cute idea about tracing it in the dirt with a stick. I kind of like that, actually. Okay, so this is purity. I am flawless. Alright. That's going to be second. No, wait. I'm looking at... Well, that's still actually going to be the same. Here it's different. So those two are switched. And these are all just straight in a row, it says here. Now, if this doesn't work, we are all going to experience great amounts of pain.
And and stream will be over.
Well, at least give me a
Regardless.
chance to check through the clues. Maybe I'll find it easily. Okay? So... There it is! Yay, I did it! Impressive as always. I will fetch Harvey from wherever he's gotten to,
Thank
exploring,
the
and
Lord.
we'll go on ahead.
Everybody, please get the fuck out of here.
Go the fuck to sleep, team! Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, can we get 10 gifted subs in the chat for this win? That was, yeah, that was like almost 2 hours. Or, well, yeah, that was like an hour and a half. Hey, they said it, not me. We will look into the gambling for next week because that actually sounds a little fun. What about 10 gifted subs? What will we do? Keep streaming? No. Hold on. Oh yeah, I do have to move the camera back up. Yeah, we're done. All my brain, it's gone. I was awake for a while in there, and then y'all saw the point where I fell asleep. I know, right? It's been so long. Screams. Okay, thank you all for being here. I appreciate you hanging out. Hopefully this was fun, watching me bang, bang, bang.
It was certainly something.
It was certainly so. You know, I, for one, have always aspired to be something.
Cool.
So
Go to
I'm
bed.
glad. Okay, bye-bye everyone. See you next week. We finish the Victory Roads.